Time for the next video, and I am facing into the sun. So this one's called Blues Riff. I'm actually borrowing a lot of this material from a YouTuber named Tony Policastro, and I'm gonna link to his instructional video in this one because he studies a lot of that beginner guitar stuff. He teaches a lot of that beginner guitar stuff. I skipped a lot of that beginner guitar stuff, so now I need to go back and learn some of that beginner guitar stuff so I can teach it. But this one is just a basic blues riff. I did a video about 12-bar blues a while ago, again borrowing from Tony Policastro. So this one, we're going to start on the 5th fret on the E string. By now you should know the top string is the E string. E, A, D, G, B, E. Learn that order. So we're going to start on the 5th fret of the E string. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the D string. By the way, you're going to need to know this. You see that? E string, 5th fret, D string, 7th fret. Even though one is higher in pitch than the other, they should sound the same. And for this reason, this one, let's say it's 200 vibrations per second. This one will be twice as much. So it'd be 400 vibrations per second in this example. I don't know what the actual number is, but the point is this is an E and this is an E. It's just one octave higher. And so if this is an A, then this is an A, one octave higher. But this is an A. This is a G. Those are both G's, and these are both E's. I should have started from there. So this is an A, this is an A, this is a G, this is a G, this is an E, this is an E. So you're just working in this box right here. I'm just only using these two fingers. I start here on the low A and I move to the high A. From this one to this one is just two frets up and 2 strings down. From here, 2 frets up, 2 strings down. Or two strings down and 2 frets up. I should consider both these moves to be moving upward because we're moving up in pitch. Whatever this is down here, this is higher in pitch. And whatever this is here, this is higher in pitch. Again, I went to the octave. This is an E, this is an E, and this is an E. More on that later on another lesson. But let's just try to keep it to this. So we start from this A, moving to this A, drop down 2 frets, same string, move to the lower string, back up 2 frets, and so we're going to repeat that pattern. Can you hear me make mistakes? Almost reminds me of a Led Zeppelin song. Never figured that one out before. Okay, so we're gonna do it here, and this one we're gonna call the A pattern because this is an A note. Then we're gonna drop our finger down, but we're gonna keep the same pattern. We're gonna start here at the D, so this is called the D pattern, and we're gonna go 2 strings up and 2 frets up, Remember, this is all in relation to tonal pitch. So if I'm dropping down these strings, I'm moving up in pitch. So 2 strings up, 2 frets up. Did you see what I did there? If you picked that up and you know what I'm doing and you know how to repeat that, you're making some progress. So we start here on the A. Do this 4 times. Drop down to the D. Do that twice. Back up to the A. Do that twice. Then we're going to move to the E. So let me try to do that without mistakes. I'm going to have to look at what I'm picking to do that. Then you want to start getting a little tricky about it. These were all downstrokes. I think they were. Maybe I was doing upstrokes. When you get to the point where you're choosing your upstrokes and your downstrokes on your pick, then you're probably not going to be taking those lessons from me. Yeah, I'm doing upstrokes and downstrokes. So what I'm going to do this time, and those will all be quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that's a very good foundational riff. It's another good thing to learn to introduce you to the 12-bar blues. And once you start playing around with it, you can start messing around with it, just like I did there. And I started playing a Led Zeppelin riff. That's how you play a certain Led Zeppelin song. How many more times? Okay. Now we're going to go, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, and let me introduce you to a concept called a measure of music. And if you look at staff music, or if you look at tablature music, you're going to see measures. And I'll just keep this real simple, because I'm going to talk about a measure in 4/4 time. There's 4 quarter notes. How many quarter notes? 4 of them. What are they? Quarter notes. 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3 quarter, 4 quarter. What's 4 quarter? 1 whole. So we're going quarter note at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Most music is written in 4/4 time. Sometimes the time signature will be different than 4/4. If you see a 4 high and a 4 low in the time signature at the very beginning of the piece of music, you know you're in 4/4 time. Very easy to play. Sometimes it changes. Sometimes it's 3/4 time. There is 3 quarter notes in a measure. So even though they're quarter notes, you only get 3 of them per measure. We measure that like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 6/8 timing is almost the same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It gets confusing. Let's stick with 4/4 timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm doing all downstrokes. Good. That's probably what I should have been doing. But now we're going to be doing down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 what else is established in the timing of a music is the speed, the tempo. I'm not even going to get into that right now. Whatever this tempo is, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll keep that same tempo going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I hope that was simple enough. I don't want to overcomplicate things, but have fun with that. Play along with me. It's going to take a while to be able to play at that speed. It's something you're going to want to practice without having to listen to this. But now you have something to follow along to, something to aim for. You want to reach certain standards in life. And if you can't reach those standards, work until you reach those standards. Because that's what makes life great and an adventure, is when you achieve and reach for certain standards. And if you fail to reach that standard, it means you're trying for a standard that's really high, and there is nothing wrong with that, because if you're not afraid to fail, you'll eventually reach those standards. If you're not afraid to try, and to try really hard, and you still fail, it means you're trying to reach a high standard, and eventually you will reach that standard because you never gave up. And by the way, a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, the basics of it, should all be in that music book that came with your guitar. I haven't even seen that book yet, but they all start out the same. They all teach the basics. Timing, strumming patterns, all of that stuff. Keep working on those strumming songs. knocking on heaven's door. Thanks to you, I learned to play that song.